Greetings, my biter friends. Ben Pearson, the Redster Tracker, and we're back with Factorio. We're trying to get rid of more of our waste products because we have a little bit of a waste problem at this base. And wonder if that will work. So we're just gonna put some of our waste products into bigger chests, which is gonna help them out. Yeah. We just started making those at the end of last episode. Okay, well, these guys are already upgraded. Well, hang on. No, we'll actually have to go visit it. Oh well. Drat. And that will get all offloaded very quickly because there's suddenly tons and tons of space. Okay. We'll let the offloading happen quicker. Get it upgraded to the full speed so we can really get those things off as quickly as humanly, as robotically possible. Okay. We'll get these guys upgraded as well for the sand processing. The problem is, this is kind of slow. Why is this slow? This feels like yellow belt speeds. It's because it is yellow belt speed. Well, that'll help. Okay. Don't need a bigger box there. The bigger gravel box could help. Store a little bit more gravelly gravel. Now, I could upgrade this. And if we're gonna do that, we may as well upgrade this. For that matter, we may as well upgrade this stuff. So much gravel that we're processing all the time. We've already filled this up. That's so insane. Get these new bigger boxes and we fill them up basically instantly. Okay. I'm sure our new tanks are probably pretty full too. We might have to start dumping sludge because this is kind of ridiculous. We'll go ahead and upgrade this one. I mean, we do have a very nice facility to process as much sludge as we possibly can, as quickly as we possibly can. But we just don't really have enough to do this. I don't know. Yep, the new sludge tanks are almost full. Oh boy. I don't know when we're ever going to see those empty out. But I suppose it's better to keep it pretty full. We need something better to do with the sludge or the gravel or something. Sand at least. Well, we're probably not getting rid of a ton of sand. Yeah, no more sand's reaching here. But we just don't have as much demand for the sand production as we used to. Oh, there's the sand right there. Let's go ahead and upgrade this guy. Yeah, most of the sand has been off source. Now... monocrystal silica. Okay, let's upgrade all of the... well, tell you what, let's just upgrade this whole line. It'll be easier. I don't mind upgrading the pipe either. Okay. Powder is all getting stored there, and it's just really going into these ingots. The ingots... we could do more with those. What if we feed those into our monocrystal silica production? What would that look like? So what is the poly crystal silica? Silicon ingot, hydrogen chloride, nitrogen. We can get all of those pretty easily. Would not be hard. Where? Here? I mean, part of the problem is we actually have fully upgraded monocrystal silica at the moment. Okay. That's interesting. Well, we're at least going through all this stuff and we're doing stuff. Trying to decide if I want to upgrade or not, and I don't think we do. Okay, so what's next? Impact unloader. That sounds fun. We'll go ahead and have a little bit more of a buffer because there are times where we need more of that, and you know, if we do a lot of our solar panel production, having more of a buffer of that would be helpful. That should help a little bit. I mean, it's all getting less sand here. While we can theoretically throw away the sand, it's in practice going to take quite a lot to make that happen. Yeah, in the unlikely event that we have any stuff get through, we'll go ahead and have more of a buffer of the bars. Then we're going to stuff a lot more of it into the sand, and then only if we have tons and tons of sand are we going to throw that away. Now, rails actually do take gravel. What about the walls? Reinforced concrete, steel beams, insulation, and mortar. So that will help take some of the gravel before it even gets to here too, because having more concrete would be helpful. Let's store more potions. Let our base get activated a little bit. Very interesting that we're taking those from over here there. Yeah, whatever. I mean, sometimes weird stuff happens with the factory and you forget why you did something so many moons ago. Okay. Shove in. Get in. And then over here, same thing. Just encouraging different buffers because we're going to have science again fairly soon. The wall does require insulation. So let's bring the insulation down. We should have this. Jeez, 93, that's it? Really? Oh, it is what it is. Guess it's the sulfuric acid, which, yeah, okay, fine. Let's take this out. What little insulation we have, we'll treat it as precious. We're going to try to stop doing this. Okay, we can actually just take this down the rest of the way. Although, let's take it down one more, because why not? Okay. Now, these are all the direct inserts. This is not a direct insert. This is actually an honest to goodness. I've seen these things come up in a lot of recipes. So what we're gonna do, ooh, not there. Which belt do we want it? We maybe this guy? So let's have you come maybe like there. I like that. I'm going to take this up a bit and then we're going to move this down like so. Then we'll have access to it on the belt. Okay. So walls need reinforced concrete, steel beams, insulation, and mortar. There's mortar, and this is the mortar and concrete go together, but not reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete is this guy, which we also do have in this general vicinity. So the fact that we have both here already tells me that I want to sneak this down. don't know if we're actually gonna use many more crucibles, but maybe. Maybe. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on now. So this guy goes down. Oh, he ends right there. Oh, oh my. Now, I don't think walls are going to be something we need tons of, but one machine's probably enough. Oh, tell me. Medium assemblers, lovely. Let's just go down one. Let's see. Walls. Perfect. Okay. So we'll have the insulation come here. Insulation's gonna be slight. Well, this won't be bad. It just looks funny. Then steel beams and mortar. Steel beams we literally have right there. So what we're gonna do is take you down like this. And then mortar comes how? Mortar is down there. So what we're gonna do is we can just split this up like this. We have all the ingredients we need right here. So let's give a decent buffer of the walls because they do show up in a lot of ingredients. We will pull in whatever we happen to have. Okay. It's probably going to be our entire crop of stuff, but it's fine. Does the reinforced concrete does not use, well, it uses sand, textile, but it doesn't use boron, darn. Basic concrete also doesn't, we do have another recipe. This uses calcium chloride solution. Huh. I mean, 4 times, so it's slightly less sand, slightly less concrete, slightly less gravel. It sounds a lot more complicated though, and honestly, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, we're building walls. Now, what about the gates? Motors, sensor ones, wall, rail signals, steel plate, steel gear. So sensor 1, steel plate, steel gear, motors. Motors are on the same belt as steel gears. There was one of the better choices I made. Here. Steel plate right there, perfect. right where we're at. Lovely. So this has got to be a medium assembler. So you're going to be gates. And then sensors are also right here. Perfect. Love it when this all comes together like this. So gates will not need as many of. Okay. One stack, let's do 2 stacks. So what's the lab? Lab 2. Wall gates, filter inserter 3s is another thing we're gonna need. Processors and one of those things I don't wanna, okay. We'll think about this. Filter inserter 3, what do we need? I don't think it's much. Sensor 1, inserter 3. So that's really just right here. And then I'll keep 1 stack of those. That's fine. Okay, what do we need for our... Laboratory 2. Only thing is processors that we still need here. Can we get those down here? We can be very, very sneaky. Now, I don't think we're going to need as many of these as we used to. So let's go ahead and just take one of these away. And we could maybe place a beacon in its place. I kind of like that idea. Okay, can we place a large beacon here? Let's get rid of some garbage first. Wow, we got a lot of that garbage. But that's okay, it's gone and dusted. Not very easily. And really, those are stretching to the max, so I don't think we're going to be able to do it. That's fine. We don't really need it, I don't think. So let's see. Let's take our processors down here. So let the bots come. Wonder how many of the new bots, how many have we actually produced? 117 and 13. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of some of the old bots and trade them in for their upgraded models. Like all of these bots, you guys go in here. All of these bots go in there. Why do we have so few? Yield modules, we don't have more. Well, why don't we send a shipment of these over here? we'll go ahead and send those as well. What is keeping us from being more active here? Let's upgrade that at least. Well, let's go all the way, actually. Because we do seem to need a lot of polycrystal silica. Not that I mean, that's obviously not going to keep us there for unlimited amounts of time, but, you know, it's something. Something to think about. And the shipment here will increase these robots and do quite a few things, I hope. Okay. These guys, we've made plenty of them. We're just not using them because, well, why? We have plenty of other bots, but that's the wrong way to look at it. These bots are so much better than the old ones that we should just be using the new ones. Wait a sec. They're actually taking them from us. Hang on now. No. Let's take all of those bots and then we're going to drop the logistics bot 1s. Asteroid miner? What? If we have the old bots, then we want to drop those. But if we happen to have the new ones, then let's take them. Do give me all of your bots, please. All of those bots too we're going to replace. Okay. We'll see what we can do. Just gonna take a few from close by. Okay. Maybe we'll get rid of the old ones. It's hard to say. I wish it was a little bit quicker, but okay, we're getting yield modules in at least, so there should be more construction bots. Those new construction bots are so much faster. I want way more of those. Actually gonna put 40 here on demand. Okay, that should help the process a little bit. Anywho, let's see. Let's get this here. I think... Actually, that's not an ideal spot. But let's go one more over. What we're gonna do is this, because I really only want the processors, and sensors are expensive enough, sensor 2s, that we're not going to take it down if we don't need it. Okay. We've clearly made it down into our fairyland. We'll take these out. Anytime I see Logibots 1, I'm just going to take them out of the system and we'll get the new bots in like that. So let's see, labs are here. Honestly, the only thing that they actually need is this. Well, that's fine. Everything else is just mail order. Thank goodness we have the mail order, man. That would be such a pain without it. Walls are low, which is not a surprise. Okay. Because walls require insulation, and insulation is not something we have a lot of. How are we gonna fix that problem? So fundamentally, it's the sodium sulfate, which is... I mean... we could upgrade the storage containers for things. It's not really a fix, but it is a patch. So let's go over there and upgrade those. That'll improve our ability to process stuff quite a bit. Oof. These new trains are definitely a little faster. Definitely need to be wary of them. Okay. Gonna check all of the stations here and try to start getting rid of the old bots. So you never know where we may see some. Construction bots or others. Now we have tons of sodium sulfate going into there, and I guess that's a good thing. We could change the order of the train stops, maybe. So that's going to use a little bit, so we should see a trickle effect eventually. This one will see a bigger effect. That one will see pretty big too. Okay, so we've got more storage of it. What can we do here? I mean, we're powering through. Ooh, what's red? Well, fundamentally, we're just not... No, I mean... we just don't have enough processing to take down any more iron than what we had, and we're limited because we're at the end of the line. So we used to have a huge buffer, I guess, in iron, but now we're able to go through all of it. And all of those guys are, well, you're yellow. And it doesn't look like the belt is full. So let's go ahead and just upgrade a couple of these guys. The fact that we are able to process through, I mean, basically all of this is being fed right back in there, which is excellent. So how are these guys doing? Yeah, they're pretty much full speed. Not a ton. We could probably put a beacon here. That should help a little bit. Not a ton, but every little bit counts, right? And we're hardly loading any iron at all. That is so good. We're converting all of this to steel. Wait a sec. Oh. Okay, the graphite's running a little bit low, but that's a temporary problem while we get our new beacon going. We just have to order in these guys and they'll be in soon. Let's upgrade this. Try to get the sand off a little bit quicker, because I think that is actually slowing us down a little bit. We can see it here. So we're trying to process more of our iron, and yeah. It's kind of concerning how long this is taking. Wow. All right. There we go. So our sulfur dioxide should improve for a little while. How's the volcanic gas? We have very, very little stored. Okay, so we need to start importing volcanic gas. That should be easy enough. Labs, I don't think we're gonna have many, but let's go, if any. But let's go upgrade this. We'll steal some sodium sulfate. That's what we're gonna do. Well, hang on. I'm gonna say the limestone is the most important one. Go there. It's crazy we're calling it more important than the base, but that's just gonna have to do for a little while. Base is usually pretty important though. Can't believe we have so little of this. Still not bad. And then we can put in... No, that just affects one. The brine is full. Caustic is flowing. We could probably use... Well... let's beacon some of this. Let's actually go visit that to beacon it. And then once we beacon it, then good stuff will happen. Let's move that to maybe there. Okay. And then let's put in our beacons here. So these guys should speed up a bit. Oh, look at this. We had a red blip. Means we need to upgrade these guys. Need to try never to go red. Even better will be if we hit a yellow blip. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these last few. Yeah, we want to try to get more out of this, so that'll be good. Producing more carbon monoxide certainly would not hurt either. We'll put you back, get you powered. There we go. So we're gonna put you there and put some beacons, and got even one more, and even some of these guys, which are, you know, every little bit helps. Trying to think of what else we could do to improve the flow of things. Well, sodium sulfate's obviously one of the limiting factors. This is volcanic gas. It is our limiting factor here. Why are you yellow? Low power. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. We hit a hard spike, so we have a lot of power that's available in the form of standard turbines, but when they fall fast. So that means we need to think about upgrading this stuff. Probably put a few more of those panels down. You could upgrade them too, or do the new thermal tanks or whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. We'll have to think this through. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that we're using a lot more power too. But what's amazing is our solar panel 2s have enough power. It just kind of varies on the nighttime. Are we output full? Okay. Are we consuming? No, we're not. Why not? Oh, we're getting all the way. I mean, it's fine. Output full is fine. No more insulation. Okay, let's go steal... I don't need these. Whoopsie daisies. That one hurt. We gotta find more gypsum somehow, because this insulation is kind of a big deal. Ooh, this is an opportunity. Okay, so that will eat up a bunch of ceramic powder and also help us to load it quicker, which we are using more of it, so it's probably a good idea to do. Okay. Sand is loading quicker now. Well, we can unblock that and this. And there's also the iron that we need to unblock. Those are not waste products, so let's keep going down. Ooh, the rutile is being produced again. Interesting. That means we have some, at least. I'm going to upgrade this. And I'm going to also upgrade here. And this guy we're going to unblock. None of these other ones are waste products, so it's just the waste products that we want to have in the bigger container, so that way it's just less likely to cause us issues. So we're seeing full-blown production, although maybe not as full-blown as I would like. What's fundamentally constraining us? It's lack of this, which is... These guys should be a little bit faster. We need more ability to process this. All right. Can we sneak one of these guys in somewhere? Let's go put this... Here, we'll still a little bit of graphite and dump that. Okay. That will do there, and then let's see, maybe another one here. Actually, it's got to go there. Okay, then we need to, well, let's get our beacon placed. Now that we've got that, we can work around here. Okay, let's get you here and then do that, and maybe, nope, we're just gonna have to put a power pole out here. Okay, that'll help some. Now, these guys are red because of no caustic solution. Why do we not have caustic solution this time? Looks like chlorine's probably a little high. How's our gypsum? Still have no gypsum in here at all. Wow. All right. It's good to see more and more of the better bots. Oh wait, hang on. I'm requesting those. No wonder they're coming into my inventory. Like, am I taking out that many stations? But that's okay. This is fine. Let's see, what else do we got? What else do we got? This sodium sulfate. Trying to kickstart and get more gypsum. And currently, the problem is all of the gypsum we have, we're converting it into other forms. So let's go down. And we'll drop off the sodium sulfate. See if we can hitch a train that's going anywhere vaguely in that direction. Always so risky. Probably what makes it fun though. When you have as many trains as we have, then there's a decent chance that you can just hop on a train and it'll take you at least somewhat close to where you want to go. Whee! Actually, that was going to take us exactly where we wanted to go. Oh well. We should have stayed on it, but that's okay. Live and learn. Oh, look at this! Speaking of sodium sulfate, we'll drop all of it off here. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this. Base bots will get some of this. Okay, another thing while we're at it, I'm just going to upgrade all of these labs. Now, they can't actually upgrade until we get our new stuff in, but it'll get there eventually. Honestly, how much slime do we have? We have almost a full shipment of the lime. Okay. So let's go ahead and steal some gypsum. We're gonna send this off. Right here. Take it all. So little. Look at those basic bots doing their work. For those nice, shiny construction bot 2s. Just coming in here full speed, getting what they need, putting down these upgraded belts. They are so much better. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting all the way down, so upgrading will help some. Now I'm seeing little blips of red. Okay. Not that it matters a ton, but we may as well upgrade all of these. Okay, okay. Gypsum, 1 gypsum's produced, okay. So not as much. That's fine. Honestly, this gypsum is probably as important. We don't need as much, but... So interesting, gypsum that was just a waste product is now actually something of desire. Okay, look at this. We got a little bit more insulation, not tons, but the eutectic salt is going to keep coming. It looks like we have filled up that, which is fine. It's hard glass. Yeah. It's interesting, it's more of a glass. Okay. Now we're talking. Look at this. Look at this. Do we want productivity modules in this? You know, sodium sulfate's rare enough and this is important enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Productivity, oh, except for we don't have any. Well, fudge. Luckily, we're close to the source of productivity modules. Granted, there has not been a lot of productivity in this area. We'll have to see what's missing and see if we can get it kickstarted. We have most of the things, but not all of the things. 45 is not bad. Okay, so what are we missing? Just taking a look here. Plastic? Really? Plastics. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of plastic. Why are we not getting much plastic? I mean, we're making some now. It's the BPA, and BPA we're not making much because why? Propane we've got, oxygen we've got, too much carbon dioxide waste. Okay. Well, that is something we can do something about. Stick our productivity modules in here first. It's interesting that that is where we need to stick our productivity modules. Lime is honestly less important because we do have the other site of lime. So we're gonna change this to an equal priority. This carbon dioxide, let's actually just take me... No, we'll have it take us here. This is as close as we're gonna get. We have almost a full tank of CO2 in here. How much CO2? There's plenty there. So we're not going to take a ton of it as waste, unfortunately. Well, there's a decent number of trains here. We could possibly speed things up a bit. Okay. These guys are continuing to crunch through things. All right, all right. So the carbon dioxide usage needs to go up some. Not a huge surprise, especially since carbon monoxide is something we're generating tons of. So let's go ahead and put a relief valve here. We'll just put a little here. Just a couple of chimneys. That should help our plastic problem to run nice and smooth and free. Okay. Good. Wait. It's like, hang on a second. Shouldn't be... Oh, there must be some stored in here. I'm confused. This is a relief valve. The relief valve should not be going full speed. The relief valve should only be hitting if we hit... Oh, it's 75% pressure. Oh, okay. Well, now we got the BPA coming. BPA plastic, it's so good for everything, isn't it? Yep, let's see. Construction bot ones, whoops. Just trying to steal some of these old bots. Get them upgraded slowly but surely. Since we see a lot of old bots in action, then why not take some of them? Cool. This looks pretty decent. All right. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really surprise me that our carbon dioxide levels are going up some. Yeah, we're staying right at 45k, good. But the plastic is flowing. Cha-ching. Okay, let's just go up and we're gonna take this to... Well, wherever we need. We're gonna take it to our limestone production. I'm a little bit surprised to let us take it all the way up here. Interesting. Okay, perfect timing. Good, good, good. And we've got another long episode, as is our course usually. But next time we're going to continue to see what we can do to improve our sulfate production. Maybe we'll productivity module that. It's not a horrible idea. No, I think it's time to add more volcanic gas because that's what we were out of. Okay, so that's going to help all of our electronics quite a bit. And yeah. We're slowly getting this. Let's just check one more time to make sure the volcanic gas is indeed low. And it is. So if that's what we're lacking, then we're just going to set up our new rail network down here. So we're in a good position to do so. And we'll get the network up here, connect them, have a little bypass opportunity if we so want it. I'm gonna kill these as well. And then once we get that going, we'll have more power and everything's going to be nice and toasty. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you guys have. I appreciate everything you do. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye-bye.